But then
He ghosted you again?
He ghosted me again. He never even said again that he cannot. Then I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, I'm done.
Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of ZULA Answers. I'm Brenda.
And I'm Larry.
And today we will be looking into relationships, but specifically a type of relationship that only functions and exists via the internet. And that is...
long distance relationship.
Have you ever been in one before? This I know.
TLDR. I met someone and I chose to move overseas for this person. But even before I moved to somewhere, they ghosted me.
Say something to that person now.
Fuck you lah.
I've never been in a long distance relationship before. Don't think I can survive in one.
Actually, I'm actually currently on my long distance relationship also.
You fired?
I'm currently on LDR right now.
You're on LDR with who?
My boyfriend lives in the future.
Tell me if you think that was funny in the comments below. If people say it's not funny, that's why you're single. Oh, I'm kidding.
Why you need to attack me like
I'm
that?
kidding. I'm kidding. Before we start looking at the stories, we will be rating each story out of 5 aeroplane emojis.
Oh my god.
5 planes means they should close the gap.
Okay.
And then 0 to 1 plane means just keep the gap. Wow, the first story is titled, She Moves Quickly. What does that mean? We were trying LDR. One day we got into this stupid argument that escalated into a fight over a Skype call. She had been ghosting me for a week after the incident and then just sent me an instant message saying it was over. I couldn't do anything, so I tried to move on. 8 months later, she called me saying she was back in her motherland and wanted to get things between us back together. She told me that the fight was actually nothing but an excuse to break up, and in truth, she met the other guy at that site and basically transferred to that guy as if we were subway trains. The thing is, that guy who was supposed to be so much better than me turned out to be a total control freak / stalker, so she abandoned everything she built there and fled to her motherland. When you hear something like that, if you're a sane person, you wouldn't say yes, right? I said yes.
Oh my god, he loves her so much.
Yeah, he loves her so much. Long story short, it went horribly. 2 months later, we really broke up and I didn't imagine I would see her or hear a thing about her ever again. Another 8 months later, my father accidentally got a wedding invitation which was hers. She was marrying the control freak / stalker guy. What's going on? So getting back to the literally opposite side of the globe, meeting the guy she fled from, rekindling things, getting engaged, setting the whole thing about marriage, especially family meetings since she had been raised from a very traditional Korean household. Those all took only 8 months. I still think about how hateful I should have been of her to pull all of those things off.
This girl is a bit of a slut, huh?
Eh? Why?
No, but babe, this guy, whatever she say, right, will still get back to her because I think the guy really likes her. Then after that, they tried it. Then they broke up for real. Then she went back to the other guy.
Yeah,
So
I
it's
think
like she's slutting with these 2 guys lah.
really very selfish. Like, she don't care about what other people feel. Maybe it's a karma for in the end marrying the control freak.
He's like an insurance package,
Yeah.
you know. Whenever things doesn't work out on the other side, she'll always get back together with this guy because she knows that this guy will always get back together with her. Which is sad. Have some self-love, you know, value yourself more.
Yeah, I think self-worth is very important. One way to show yourself self-love is to establish boundaries between yourself and a toxic person. And in this case, the toxic person is the girlfriend. When you meet a toxic person, it's easier said than done. Because they can manipulate you, they can gaslight you.
They cannot. I manipulate them lah. Different.
You do?
I'm a toxic person then.
No, but you like toxic people.
For me, right, once it ends, especially if the other party ends it, right, that's it. Because I know myself, if we get back together, my love for him wouldn't be the same. I will always have these doubts and all these uncertainties, which I think is not fair for him. All these things happens in 8 months
Yeah, very fast.
Babe, they are straight If they are gay, I understand. It's normal. 8 months in in the gay people, like it's already like 1 year, 2 years already. But it's like 8 months for straight couple. It's like you and your boyfriend getting to know each other.
If I'm the OP, right, I won't even bother about her anymore because, like what you said, that's the choice she made for herself. And
Correct.
she's gotta live with it, man.
Yeah, she's an adult. Oh my god.
The thing that disturbs me the most is there wasn't like proper closure. But how important do you think closure is?
Very important.
Okay.
I experienced it. So TLDR, like based on my personal experience, is that the person who I LDR with, okay, like we kind of had a promise to each other, like okay, give me like 3 months, you know, I will go there, find job or whatever, then like, you know, I will move for you so we can be together and all these things. After the 3 months, he ghosted me, like zero, nothing. When COVID, like CB, like already started to die down, all these things, we decided to meet for a coffee. But then
He ghosted you again?
He ghosted me again. He never even said again that he cannot. Then I'm like, what the fuck? Okay, I'm done.
Yes.
That's all. Actually, I wanted to meet him for coffee. I want to ask questions, you know, why? Maybe if we get comfortable with each other, we can be friends.
You think he's still alive?
He is.
Oh, you know.
Yeah. We are friends on Facebook. Yeah. So
But do you really need to know?
yeah, that's the
Right?
thing. Sometimes, right, you don't need to know like what's the reason of the breakup for you to move on.
Sometimes like you don't know things even better. You know?
Correct.
Like act blur, live longer. Okay, shall we rate?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Zero.
This one is just like it's not worth it.
This I don't ever like have any connections again.
Find someone better. You deserve better.
Okay, the next story is entitled "He Smelled Like What?" This is so funny. I can know already. I'm using a throwaway because he knows my main account. I, 23 female, flew out to meet him, 25 male, for the first time ever last week. We've dated each other for 6 months and I seriously thought he was the love of my life. 6 months, love of your life? Okay, slay, I guess. He even bought me a plane ticket to fly to his country. I was so nervous. When I landed, I looked for a toilet because I wanted to brush my teeth and freshen up myself. I thought he'd do the same, and when I finally saw him waiting for me at the entrance, I was over the moon. We hugged and we kissed, and I noticed his breath smelled bad and he had a weird body odor. I thought it was no big deal. Maybe he waited for a long time and it will be better after he showers. It did not get better. Even after showering, he has a weird smell. I don't know if it's just his natural scent or if he did not use enough soap, but even after I told him that he still smelled a little after shower, it didn't get any better. But I thought I love him so much so I can get over it. So I tried to enjoy our week together, but soon it turned out he didn't like talking at all. I should have noticed that when we were voice chatting that we never talked about anything personal. Just about the game we were playing. Lol. There.
League of Legends.
Oh. The funny thing is like, I play League of Legends.
I was like, oh, Larry's totally gonna get this.
The whole time I was there, he was on his phone 90% of the time. And even when I told him stories about my life, all he said was okay or cool. When I asked him questions about his life, he answered them with a short sentence and didn't even ask in return. His apartment was very messy as well. There was old underwear lying around, and the whole time I was there, he never once did the dishes. I did them after a few days because it was getting nasty. By the end of the week, it became apparent that I just wanted to get home and was glad to get away from him. And I just thought it would be fair to tell him it wouldn't work out for me. Which resulted in him breaking down and crying for a few hours and telling me I was the love of his life and he never loved anyone like me. Which was so weird because we didn't even talk at all. I don't know how he can feel that strongly. I feel like we barely know each other. We were like strangers.
Hygiene is damn important.
It's a very personal thing.
Like people always ask me, what is your criteria when you want to like date someone, right? It's not even like, oh, we need to have the same hobbies. Like I just need something very basic, which is like hygiene. Our hygiene levels need to be on par.
Correct.
I will brush my teeth like 3 times a day. That
Correct,
kind.
yeah.
I will consistently smell myself to make sure that I'm okay. That kind. Because I have that expectations of myself, and also because my nose damn sensitive, right? I also will put the expectations on my partner.
Correct.
That's something I admit. Like I don't think I can date someone with bad personal hygiene.
Correct. If it's like genetic wise,
oh yeah,
they
body
cannot
odor,
really do something about it. But you know, like if you know you genetically you have this kind of thing, right? You still try to make effort. You know what I mean? To like try to mitigate. You know, like try to mitigate as long as you can. Then if it really comes out, then it's fine. Yeah, but it's like, you know, it's not genetically like in you, but you just don't care, don't bother to like, you know, take care of yourself, then no, cannot lah.
Yeah, that's my stance also. Cause like body odor is genetics. I have a tip, like if you have bad breath, right? Many years ago, I also don't know why I had bad breath. So like the solution is really a tongue cleaner, everybody. Go and get a freaking tongue cleaner. It's so good because you brush your teeth, yes, right? But a lot of the bacteria is also building up on your tongue. Oh my god, ever since I like incorporated this tongue cleaner into my routine every night, my breath has been amazing. You smell? Nice. Nice, right? Not bad, right?
No.
Like got no smell. I'm quite proud of it. These two are already like a bit like red flags. Like he don't have personal hygiene or like hygiene in the space that he stays in. Then the last one, which to me is the biggest, is like saying he loves her so much. Even though they only knew each other for 6 months, right? And it's LDR.
I feel like the guy is Aries. They fall in love very fast. You know, the moment they like someone.
That's you, right?
Yeah. Used to. Yeah. I think it's the way you control your emotions also. But when I was younger, you just send you flowers or chocolates or whatever. Then I want to marry you already. In my mind,
oh my god, get married, buy a house, move there.
already got the entourage
Really?
already. I invite my friends, fly over. Wow, a lot of things already. So I think that's like what he feels like. And I feel like it's not inside the story, but maybe when the girl was there, like he saw the girl like cleaning for him, taking care of him, you know what I mean? Like he felt like, oh my god, like nobody did like have done this before.
She's not his mother.
Correct. But then maybe there's an underlying issue about this.
For the OP, you've obviously met someone whom you are not compatible with based on like habits and hygiene. So it's good that you left. But for the gamer guy, I don't know. I feel like this is a sign for him to really start to work on himself. Alright, so let's rate this story. Okay, I think I have an answer.
1, 2, 3,
0.
Cannot.
This one just
No.
fly away. Just fly away.
Maybe some people can.
Yeah.
But I think they're extremely blinded
Yeah.
already.
Like
they
really
don't
in
care
love
about
already,
it.
yeah.
Okay, fine, good for them lah,
Yeah.
but not for us.
I feel like for the OP, luckily, right, she was at a state where she's still sane. Like, not yet blindly in love. That's why she can leave. Is distance supposed to hurt this much? Oh my god, it sounds like a song. My boyfriend, 23 male, and I, 23 female, have been together for almost 2 years. He went to Germany for his master's degree and we have been in a long-distance relationship for 4 months. I will apply to the same university, but at best, I will be able to go after 1 year. Of course, it is not clear whether I will be accepted or not, so I do not know how much longer we will be away. And the reason for my application is being with him and building a future together. Otherwise, I'm working as an export specialist in Turkey and will work as my long-term profession. And the company I work for is my dad's, so the possibility of having my own company is in the near future. In addition to my dad's company, I established my own company specializing in export too, but not so much active because it's still fresh and needs strong networking and marketing. Her family got money one.
Yeah.
We love each other very much, but we can only talk on the phone. Since I work and he concentrates on his degree, there's nothing we can do together online. Whenever I do an event with my friends, I wish my boyfriend could be there too. If you can't save memories together, if you can't do activities, if you can't touch and hug him, if you can't kiss him, if you can't be with him, what's the point of being loved? If you're in a relationship, you want to feel the love fully, but in long distance relationships, you're just trying to hold on to a little hope. Oh my god, this is getting a bit too real. You don't just have love, you experience longing, sadness, and bitterness all the time. Shouldn't the thing you call love make people happy? But now I realize that long-distance relationships only give you negative emotions, and this is an extra challenge you have to deal with in life.
This is very heavy.
Oh, shit.
This one I think is a little bit complicated because like I think a lot of people are like they have like different opinions and different point of view when it comes to this like things like, you know, should you drop everything to start a life with the partner? Because personally for me, I can.
Oh, me too.
Yeah, like if you my partner now, right? I met someone, maybe I met a Korean guy and wants me to move in Korea.
Okay,
for
guys,
good.
Larry is
I'm
in
like-
his Korean guy phase. He loves oppas. So if you're a Korean, maybe you're in Singapore, please call him. He also does drag.
I can be girl and boy, like, you know, I can switch lah.
Yeah, coming back to this, right? Dropping everything and like going to another country to start a life with your partner is really like very subjective. Like being able to do that. Yes, I have my family, I have my friends here, but I have nothing solid that ties me down. Like I'm willing to go, but it doesn't mean that it will like, you know, strain my relationship with
Correct.
people here.
Yeah.
And also it's the state in life. I think the OP here is very different. She has a family business. She's going to start her own business in her country. So like just saying I'm going to drop everything, all my family business and fly there it's very hard. She don't need to make this decision because she has her life all planned out. She has goals she wants to hit. It's just not within her to want to just drop everything and live for the partner because she is gonna be sacrificing a lot.
Correct, but the way she like tell the story, right? I feel she loves the guy.
And she loves the guy.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Do you think it's worth staying on?
Wow, if I really, really love the guy, right, I think I would stay. Since I have the means and the capacity to do it, right, maybe I'll give a timeline to myself. Maybe within like 6 months, right, I'll settle everything here, find like people who I can trust to run the business and all this. You fly there, you start your life with the guy, but you still have connection with the business, you know what I mean? So you're just operating your business like remotely. But then I also feel like the guy should also make some compromise.
Yeah, correct.
It cannot be just like the girl. They need to sit down,
Yeah.
have a conversation, and really talk about it. Know what are the plans that they have for the future.
Yeah. Like a lot of people always say that in a relationship you shouldn't count the sacrifices that you make for each other.
Correct.
But in this case it's like a very big thing.
It is a very big
Where
thing.
it involves like migrating, relocating, which is a very, very serious issue. Yeah, like what you said, it's very important for them to sit down and like weigh the pros and cons and talk about whether it's actually worth it. I think they really need to touch on a lot of like the sensitive topics. For me, what I will do is for now, as long as I think it's worth it, I will stay on. But once it reaches a point that I feel like our mindset's different, right, then it's time to move on and let each other go, even if you all love each other. I think a very common problem that couples always have is whether they want to have kids or not. That's the reason why like the people around me, some of them, they break up is because of this. Like when you're nearing marriage, then you realize, oh shit, actually I don't want to have kids. These kind of things need to talk about it before you actually make like an actual official commitment to each other. I see here that she mentioned that they're both very busy and there's nothing they can do together online, but actually there are things you can do together online if you put in the effort. There are. For example, my friend told me they like play games together,
Watch movie
they have
also.
movie sessions together. Is it really you have nothing to do together, or is it an excuse?
I feel it's just a matter of priority.
Yeah.
I think the guy has different priorities and the girl has also different priorities.
Yeah.
You know,
'Cause-
for the girl, she's ready to get married, to be with the guy and all this. But the guy, I think he's really like very focused in his personal growth.
She probably also has a fault and a part to play because she can also take the initiative on her end. Like both of them can actually take more initiative to do things together, like online,
Correct.
play games,
Oh my
reassure each other. Because it feels like there's not enough reassurance here also. Having uncertainty in
It's
a long distance
normal.
relationship is very, very normal. But so it's really up to the both of you, right, to be there to reassure each other.
Correct.
Because like what you said, communication is
And
key.
trust,
Yeah.
yeah.
So you really need to be present, like virtually for each other.
Yeah, and I feel all those like physical intimacy and all these things, you can just sacrifice it first. Because if it works, then the price is even bigger.
Which do you prioritize more, like personal growth or like commitment in a relationship?
I don't need to prioritize anything. I can do both at the same time.
That's good.
I
That's
can
good.
have personal growth in a committed relationship.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
But I think
Grow
right.
together lah.
Yeah. No, but I also think it's the nature of our jobs.
Correct.
Like it allows us to do that because our jobs, right, we can work remotely. It really is your priority. Like, do you think you really want to commit yourself entirely to the relationship because you love your partner so much, or do you prioritize your own career, your own personal growth more? I think it really depends on that. You have to make your own choice. Oh,
Okay, I have my answer
it's
already.
very tough eh.
1, 2, 3.
Three. Why ah?
Because it's in the middle. It
Yeah.
really depends on them already.
Correct.
Like, they really need to sit down and talk about this. Because I don't see any major issue here. It's really their own priorities and like how they communicate with each other. Okay,
It's
our
okay.
final story for the day is entitled Happily Ever
After?
My last relationship was an LDR and we closed the gap after 15 months. We visited every month of that 15 months for at least a week, maybe 2. We had some issues prior to closing the gap that I thought can be resolved with him going to therapy. Mostly communication and conflict resolution issues when in person. Over text and on the phone, we were usually great. In person, we fought all the time and he didn't know how to deal with it. When I brought any issues to him, he deflected, got offended, escalated, and couldn't give a sincere apology. It was bad, but overall we were solid. And I thought this was a skill he had yet to learn and could easily get help with this in therapy. He promised me he would go. I was at the end of a lease and wasn't looking to sign another year lease anywhere. I really wanted things to work. We had been so happy in the beginning. I packed up and moved cross country to be with him, 12 hours away. Things didn't get better, they got worse. There were things I hadn't known about him and things he hadn't been honest about. Any and all conflicts became a huge stressful ordeal that took a severe mental and even physical toll on me. He didn't even go to the therapy. Everything deteriorated over time. I kept believing that he loved me and would make the effort. And it was harder for me to think of leaving because I had given up so much for the move and didn't even have money for another big move or anywhere else to go. Shame to say that I stayed for almost 5 years and was depressed and anxious pretty much the whole time. Never even made any real friends in the new city. It wasn't until I finally decided to leave that he realized how much he had messed up, but it was too late. I had given him all the chances in the world, and by that point, all of my feelings for him were long gone. Was I at fault?
Oh shit. This story very unfortunate. Okay, for me, right?
Yeah, how do you handle it?
I would stay first.
Okay.
Because it's not my responsibility to help him get well, but at least I can be by his side to help him along the way as much as he wants to help himself.
Correct.
So in this case, he reached the point where he he's aware, he's self-aware
Yup.
of his issues, but he just doesn't want to go to therapy. To me, that's my breaking point. I can be there for you, but I'm not responsible for your life. How about you?
Why you throw it back to that? That's why I asked you. I don't want to answer this question.
I need to ask you, man, because you have to save people. Okay, Larry used to have something called savior complex.
Because I feel like that's my purpose in life kind of thing. Yeah. I feel like I can help them be better. Then when they are better, they can leave me and find another person. Deal with your personal issues first before you get into a relationship.
Yeah.
Because like the last thing you want to do is to burden your partner.
Yeah, your partner is not here to fix you.
Yeah.
Your
and
partner
like,
is here to help you.
If you really
fix
love
yourself.
someone, right, you shouldn't burden them. Love's supposed to be like nurturing. It shouldn't be forced and it shouldn't destroy both of you. You know, being in a relationship, right, you should be growing together.
Correct. I mean, okay, a relationship is not all like rainbows
Correct.
and butterflies all the time. There's gonna be moments where you are sad together, but that sadness shouldn't be like
Long
your partner
term.
trying to fix you. It should be things that you are working out together.
Correct,
And maybe
and
you
come
have
out stronger.
difficulties.
Yeah. To be honest, right, before you even be with someone, you should feel complete by your own already.
Yeah.
Because if you feel complete by your own self already, right, it means you know how to value yourself. You know your self-worth. So that's how like a relationship like should be like, you know, two whole individuals come together and like grow together, not destroy each other.
Going back to the topic of like therapy is not often like readily available. It's a privilege to get therapy in some, because it's just the government just doesn't make it readily available.
Yeah.
Like being willing to go for therapy is a lot of levels now. Like the individual needs to firstly be aware of their condition, and then
You need to share.
because when you share, it means you need to be willing to take the step to make the change for yourself. It's a lot of things, and it's not always a chronological cycle. It can go round and round and round and round until I fix that and get better, right? I wouldn't step into a relationship because I don't want to burden another person. Because
Correct.
this is what happened. Like he just caused someone else to be depressed. Someone like perfectly fine.
Yeah, and the thing about it, right, I'm sorry, but I really feel bad for the girl.
Yeah.
Because like she really gave up everything to move in the city. When she wants to move out, right, she cannot even do it again because she has no means. If a person, right, doesn't like change within 3 chances, right, I think for me that's the max already.
Yeah.
Because like once they do it, right, they will always do it. And 5 years is a long time.
Yeah.
You wasted
Sacrificed
5 years
her
of your
youth.
life there.
Yeah, we can read the
I
story.
can read already.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Negative
10. Like for me, the breaking point, right, is when it also affects your mental health. The fact that she left the relationship depressed and anxious is a huge red flag.
Yeah, and she already confirmed got PTSD after this. Yeah.
She's gonna be scarred for like a while and take time to heal. So negative 10, run. Remember that you are not here to fix anyone.
Yeah.
In your next relationship. Yeah.
I hope you find someone who will truly love you the way you love this guy.
And with that, we've come to the end of today's episode. Which was your favorite story? Okay, for me, my favorite story is the hygiene one. Because that's the biggest red flag for me.
I mean, I would say that one also just now, but I feel like the she moves quickly also is one of my favorite story because I think I experienced this myself before. But then the more you learn, the more you grow, right?
But of course, like, I just want to give a disclaimer that LDRs will sort of be approached differently if it's different individuals.
Correct.
And if you are watching this and you are going through an LDR, you are so strong.
Yes. And like if
So
you
strong.
feel like your LDR is going strong and there's nothing wrong with it, right?
Yeah.
is like the communication is there, the trust is there, just go for it.
Yeah. Despite all the stories we reacted to today, not
Yeah.
all LDRs turn into disaster.
Correct.
There are success stories as well.
Correct. Yeah.
So yeah, you are very strong. Please
Yeah,
keep
keep it
going.
up.
Thank you so much for watching today's episode of ZULA Answers. If you have anything you want to share about the stories we reacted to today, you can leave them in the comments below. And of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next episode. Bye.